chick come close to me, man. Ain't no way she supposed to be, man. I'ma take her back home with me. Now she laying in my bed where she supposed to be, man. Only you can be mad at me.
Hi everyone, I'm here today with a tutorial for this look. This is my first impressions using the Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection. I bought one of the bigger collections with most of the holiday products, and I haven't tried any Kylie Cosmetics stuff before, so this was my first time. And my first time using her palettes, her lip products. I also have a swatch video of all of these products. I will link that down below. I don't know which one is going up first, but I wanted to show you guys a tutorial using the palette, and it's actually really beautiful. Here is the packaging, and this is the palette. This is all that I used. This is, mauve, so hello, favorite color ever. And I played with the olive green. I did a little bit of the purpley mauves on the lower lash line. I didn't play with this blue, but it looks really fun. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see how I created this tutorial, then just stay tuned. All right, starting off, we're priming our eyes with this Jordana pencil. It's in Continuous Almond, I believe. And we are just blending that onto the lid. And we're going to set it with a color from the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Kit. It is just the bone color. This just makes all the other colors blend a lot easier, and it's going to be our brow bone color as well. Next, as usual, going in with the mauve color because that's my favorite, and this SL Miss Glam brush, and we are blending it into the crease. We're doing a combination of small circles as well as windshield wiper motions. This color blends really easily and it builds up really easily as well. And we're just blending that in. Next, going in with that darker purple, and we're just smudging that on the outer third of the lid. I'm just taking a little bit at a time because it is pretty pigmented, and I didn't want it to be too much. So we just go in with a little bit at a time and keep building it in and blending it, building it up and blending it in. Next, going in with this hunter green color, we're kind of plopping that on right in the outer third towards the middle of the eye. This is just going to make the transition from the olive green out into the deeper purple a little bit more seamless. Now this is Camo. I keep wanting to call it Cameo. Camo. It is an amazing cream shadow. I love these cream shadows. They're probably some of my favorite. And going in with that gorgeous olive green color, we are going to be putting that all over the inner corner all the way to about 2/3 of our lid. This blended so beautifully and it paired so nicely over that cream shadow. Going in with a little bit more of that mauve color, and we're just blending around the edges and adding a little bit more of the green just to intensify it and blend it a little bit more. These colors blended so effortlessly, so easily, and really this look was so simple. And just taking a little bit more of the olive green and blending and fusing those colors together. Don't mind the eyelash glue on my lashes. Again, just blending out any harsh lines. I didn't have any additional product. I was just kind of softening up that line. This is the e.l.f. liner. You guys know this is one of my favorites. I'm going to just do a really simple wing here and nothing too crazy because we're going to pop on lashes right after. So as you can see here, I went in with the Grandiose liner just to finish up the wing. This is the Bye Bye Pores by IT Cosmetics primer. You guys know I love it. And the L'Oreal Infallible. I have been really loving this foundation lately, and I was really pale and it worked really well for me. So blending that in with, I think these are Luxie brushes. I got them from Gen Beauty when I went. And this is the Brightening Maybelline Dream Rewind Concealer. And I'm just highlighting my face and blending it out. You'll see I'll go in with my foundation brush just to kind of blend it a little bit more because it was a little bit too pink for me. But we blended it nicely, and we're going to set the face with my MAC Pro Longwear Powder in Medium Plus. I absolutely adore this powder. This is MAC Gimme Sun and that big old e.l.f. brush. Got a little bit out of hand here on the bronzer, but that's okay. I will show you how to clean that up if that happens to you. We're just blending all around the perimeter of the face, giving it some warmth. And this brush is just so great. So you just take a damp beauty blender or cosmetic sponge, a little bit of your translucent powder, and it just sharpens up the line and cleans up any crazy bronzer error that you make. Going in with the Sweet Peach palette. This is their Glow palette. I'm using that blush, and it's so beautiful. Popping it on the cheeks, and then I'm going to also go in with that highlight that comes in that same palette, and I'm going to put that right on top of the cheekbones. This palette is probably one of my favorite things out of that whole collection because the colors are just so beautiful. The formula is so nice, and I really love it. So brushing away that powder, brush away the bake, and we are gonna go and blend again. Apparently I felt it needed to be a little bit more blended. I love this eye look. I've literally worn it probably 4 times since I filmed this tutorial. Tight lining with a little bit of the Too Faced liner. This is my favorite black eyeliner. It stays in the waterline really, really well. Taking the deep purple and a small little definer smudge brush, and I'm just kind of setting really close to the lash line. And then I'm going to be going in and kind of blending and blowing it out with a really pretty cranberry color. And don't mind the really awkward faces. I wish we could do this without making such weird faces, but for some reason it just happens. This is the Natasha Denona highlighter. I'm just popping this on the inner corner of my eyes because there wasn't anything really light and shimmery in the palette. So that's what I ended up using. If you guys don't have this, you need it. It is the House of Lashes story book. It has a ton of different lashes in there. These are the iconic. I have probably worn these about 15 times now by the time I'm doing this voiceover, and they are just so amazing. I think per lash they're about $12. And now we're gonna do our lips, and I have some issues here. First, this is Spice. The liners are amazing. Really loved the liners. So I'm just lining my lips, and it's working out great. And then I go in with the liquid liner in Spice, and it kept pulling away from the inner part of my lips. My lips were nice and moisturized and hydrated, so it wasn't that they were dry, but it was very patchy, and the whole center of my lips, it just kept pulling away. You can see on my top lip there, it just kept coming off no matter what I did. So then I switched to Moon, because there's a picture on Instagram for Moon that I really, really, really love the color. And then I'm like, what the heck? It's kind of like taupey brownish gray, and it looks more like a mauve taupe on Instagram. So as you can see, those look nothing alike, and it's supposedly the same color. So then I switched again, and we switched over to Vixen. And this one was better, not that great, but it was better than the other two. And it still was a little bit patchy, so I had to put about 2 or 3 layers on and kind of keep my lips separated. See right there how it kind of comes off of itself, so you can't rub your lips together. And that's it. All right, guys, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have you tried any of the Kylie Cosmetics? What were your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that thumbs up button, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.